What's up, locals? Today we show you the MeepMeep disc golf tracker. These are from a company out of Vancouver here in Canada, so local, just down the highway. Huge thank you to MeepMeep for sending me this tracker. No money changed hands, and this will be a completely unbiased review of this product. Their whole goal is to reduce the amount of time you spend looking. I think their thing is look less, play more, or look less, throw more. And we love that. Obviously, if you're newer to the sport, you know, accuracy's maybe not dialed in yet, or maybe you play a course that has a lot of trees, wooded areas, thick shrubs, you know, and it's part of the game is losing those discs. So what a great little solution this is. This little tracker adds about 7 grams of weight to your disc. Easy instructions on how to put this tracker onto your disc. And yeah, I put on a disc that is the disc that I throw more than any other, my Thought Space Athletics mantra. I put it on this disc for 2 reasons. One, it's my favorite disc, so I don't want to lose it. And secondly, it's the disc that I know how it flies more than any other, so I would be able to tell if the flight was altered. And you know, adding 7 grams to the center of the disc is going to have some effect, but I didn't find it to be like significant enough that, you know, I wouldn't want this on my disc because it was just changing the flight too much. And let's be honest, the target audience of a product like this, you know, isn't the you know, the tournament player, the 950,000 rated player. You know, we're appealing to the beginner, the amateur, the newer player with a slower arm speed that just doesn't want to lose their disc. They bought a disc, they love that disc. Maybe you've got it beat in perfectly, meaning that it's going to fly just the way you like it. It matches your arm. You don't want to lose that disc. So anyway, thought we would come out today. We'll have a few throws here at the course, and we're going to test out how easy it is to find it. So let's get after it. And what I like to do is I just kind of hit play, see if it'll search for it yet. Not yet. And again, I'm just kind of walking. Oh wow. Once you see that little stop sign there, or stop button, I can actually hear it. I wonder if my microphone's picking up that sound. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh. There she is. Tracker there. Oh, that worked pretty good. Well, I am out on a course right now, and I just threw a disc into these like nasty shrubs over here. We may as well test out our MeepMeep tracker. Let's see if we can find it. I feel like it came in here somewhere. Oh, that is awesome. That was a pretty quick find in this. Just like nasty. Let's see if it finds it. That way. Right in that stuff. Is there a way to get at that? I do hear it. Oh my God. In the tree? All right. MeepMeep claims these work up to 40 feet. And I will say for the most part that's accurate. Definitely seems to be picking it up around 30 feet for the most part. And obviously that distance is obviously at the mercy of like obstacles in the way, could affect that range. But if you know roughly where it is and you're looking at, you know, pretty thick brush or, you know, long grass, and you're just trying to find that disc, this could be a great solution. Just out here at Haute Goat playing around today, lost a disc in this like left thick stuff. I was literally standing over the disc, could not see it. MeepMeep came through. Handy little device. Let's carry on. The MeepMeep tracker. Final thoughts. I was pretty skeptical of this. After 18 years of playing disc golf, never having a tracker, losing a couple discs, but not a ton. I wondered, how was it going to affect the flight of my disc? And like, did I really need it? Did the benefits of it outweigh, the potential negatives in terms of like how it's going to affect flight? Throw this disc more than any other, and there was nothing where I thought, oh my gosh, it's suddenly flying extremely understable or it's extremely overstable. I didn't notice a difference. Trip that I just got back from, I can honestly say I probably would not have come home with this disc had I not had this tracker. Yeah, kind of incredible. I'm gonna be honest. We played 4 new courses in like 5 days, and during that stretch, especially on courses that are like not familiar, the first hole of the trip even, thing starts beeping, and even the guy that I was playing with said, wow, like, he said that was amazing. Yeah, so after like a number of situations where it kind of came through for me on this trip, I have nothing but good things to say. This is like, I am so pleasantly surprised by it. I am genuinely blown away by how useful it was and how little of an effect it had on the flight of my disc. So I'm a huge fan. Some people will say, well, for the price point, like that's almost the price of a disc. Like, is it really worth it? It seems kind of expensive. Absolutely. If you bought a brand new disc to stick it on, yeah, it is. It's pretty much the cost of the disc. But, I know what a disc like this goes for right now on the secondhand market, because this is an older run and you can't get this disc anymore. So this disc carries a value for me that's higher than the cost of this tracker. And sure, no one wants to lose like an expensive or rare disc, but the other part of this that, kind of surprised me also was like the enjoyment factor, the fact that like I can go out and play around with confidence because I know that, especially if I'm on a new course or I'm on a heavily wooded course where there's a tendency to like lose a disc, I can play with some confidence and know that like I'm not going to be, spending 10 minutes looking for a disc in some thick brush, because I can literally like hit this button and like it's gonna find it within like a minute basically. And that search less, play more, mantra that they are living by is totally valid, and it meant quite an enjoyable experience. So I kind of figured that I would do this testing and then I would take this tracker off, and the truth is at this point that tracker hasn't come off yet. If I've got to play a tournament, then yes, it will come off. It's not PDGA legal right now, but I don't think that this, and that may change, but I don't think that this tracker is necessarily like for the the tournament player. It's for the casual player that just wants to go and have some fun, not lose their disc, whether it's a rare disc or it's just about enjoyment. So I think that it's an equally important part. I didn't really mention it much in the earlier part of this video, but I thought it needed to be said. MeepMeep has given us a 10% off promo code. Just enter in local10 at checkout for your order, and we will get a very, very small commission on that. So using local 10, we'll give that to you. And at the beginning of this video, I said no money changed hands, and no money has changed hands. They've just started an affiliate program to try to support people that are doing this testing, that like have a message for it. And I can honestly say that if this wasn't working, or if I didn't like this product, I'd have just said so. And while the affiliate program was encouraging, I even said to Ryan, who's the other part of Local Disc Golf, I said, we may not even use this affiliate program because I'm not sure if this is going to be good enough, to actually recommend, because I'm not going to recommend something that doesn't actually work. But kind of love this little guy. It's pretty good. So anyway, having said that, Local 10, if you are going to be using one, or if you're going to be picking one up from meepmeep.co, definitely worth looking into. If you've got that disc, and maybe it's a rare disc, or the more you've thrown it, you've kind of beat it into a point where you just couldn't imagine like losing that particular disc. It's definitely worth a look. So anyway, we will wrap up here. Check out this video up here, or subscribe over here, or do both, and we will see you in the next one. This is Local. We are local.